Welcome back to my channel. Today's speech is in English. This is a translated version of my earlier Malayalam speech about after death. So that some more people can understand what is that. Let us think. Let us think about this. The first thing is that after death, where we go? That is the question. Hell, heaven, or somewhere? Okay. For that answer, we have to check the biological thing in our earth. When I ask somebody, what is your age? They say, suppose they say 35 years. Then I ask another question. Before 35 years, you were where? They think like that. I don't know. Somebody says, no, that is not correct. Before 35 years, I am 63 years old now. Before 63 years, I was a zygote in my mother's womb or uterus. How they came there? We can think about that. One live sperm of my father and one live sperm of my womb met together in the uterus, and it grows like a baby, and it comes out. In the uterus, it absorbs food from the mother's womb, and after coming out, my father and mother give me food, and I grows like a man, and I become like this. Okay. That is the thing. So we should think that first I was a live sperm, single sperm, and live O from my father and mother. Okay, that's correct. Is it correct? After 36 years, I gave the same thing to my kids. We can tell about that. I gave my one live sperm, and my wife gave one live ovum, and they met together in her uterus, and it growed, and it absorbs food, and it comes out like my first baby. Then second baby also, 2 or 3 years it came out. Both came only because I gave this same live sperm and same live ovum from my wife and me. So think of that. Before 63 years, I was a sperm and ovum. After 35 or 36 years, I gave same thing, life property, to my 2 kids. Is this correct? That itself indicates that our life property is transferred to our kids. So balance I will tell. You will ask some questions, I know. If there is no food, they will not grow. I will not also grow. Where we get food? We get food from plants. How they get food? They manufacture food by absorbing bioproteins from sand, and also from carbon dioxide from air, and the sunlight, and in the photosynthesis process in the green leaves. I am not taking or talking about technical things like that. Simple logic is this. Everybody can understand like that. They process the food and gives us fruits like tubers like that. We eat like that. Then it again goes like that. After death of my father and mother, their dead bodies goes into the sand. Is it correct? Sand. Even if we burn the dead body, or even if you bury the dead bodies, the same effect is there. Even if you bury, it will decompose in the sand, and that bioproteins decomposed will be absorbed by the plants, and it will grow into fruits, and they will give the same thing to us. Also, if we are burning the body, that also the same thing. Carbon dioxide will go in the air, they will absorb by the plant. Also the balance that ashes also goes into the sun. They also will be absorbed by the plants and trees. Then they will make fruits and vegetables or anything to us, like that. It's a cycle. So my father and mother's body is went into the sand, and it will be recycled as a fruits and vegetables or anything like that. All is for any live application. Live animals is applicable. This also is applicable to anybody. So think the life property of my father and mother is given to me. It is not going to anybody anywhere, because if it is a dead dog or dead sperm is there, I will not. You can't manufacture a baby with a dead ovum or a dead sperm. Life property has been transferred from my father and mother to me and my brothers. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister, 3 brothers and 1 sister. They all like come. The life property comes like that to me. After some time, when I matured, about 35, I have given the same life property to my kids. The other body of me is like the same will be applicable as my father and mother. It after completion of a say if I live about 35 or 70 or 80 years or something like that, or okay anyway like that, my body after the catabolism, anabolism after catabolism occurs, and it disintegrates like that, and it after age, any age can be variable. Okay, after it then my body also goes into the sand. It also is recycled like that. It is absorbed by plants, and they will grow, and my kids will get food only by absorbing these bioproteins. Same thing happens in the earlier, like that. So in this aspect, you can understand that the life property is not going anywhere to hell or this heaven or anywhere. It is transferred from one animal or one body to their kid's body. Only change is the peripheral change, and all the other things are there, same thing. This cycling is there. I will explain with a photo. I explain this like that. One kid there like that, it will be becomes a man, and it will become old, and it goes in like that. But only that is there. But one thing is missing, that when baby comes, it after maturity 30, 35 also 25 years, it gives the same life property there to their kids, and the body cycles in this like that. It goes into the stand, and even if it is burned or even if it is buried, same thing happens. It's like it's cyclic like that. All the superstitions here are from that your soul is going, the soul is life property is going to heaven or hell or something like that, and it comes like that. Satan like that, or something like that, or some ghost like that, something like that. There is no ghost or nothing like that, because our life property is going to the kids. Then somebody says, if there is no kids, how? If there is no kids, there is no problem. Your life property from your father has given. If I have no kids, that life property of my father has gone to my brother's body, and they goes to their kids' body, and like that. Life property is following like that. No, nothing to worry about that. No, in this also somebody says that when I was born, there was given that life in the father's or mother. Correct? This is correct. Then how it can be two life property? If you are born with no life, you will die immediately. Or if you born with if you are born and your father and mother dies immediately, you will also die. And you will not get any food from the other side if you are alone. Not now a condition is there. All these things can be explained by this. Some examples I will take. Take a one candle, light it. After some time it melt like. We can give many examples. Then take a candle, lit it, and after some body goes down, we can transfer it to another body, like that. The fire is the life property. The body is burning and it is recycled in air like carbon dioxide, like that, something like that. That is the thing. Also somebody says, you have aham, that inside you, soul is there. Where that goes? The soul, that aham, exactly, life is the same thing as soul property. But your knowledge you gains from the surroundings with this body will not will not get into your kids' body, because they will get the new generation, that surrounding learning from their own. That is software I have taken in my age from 0 to 63 age. It is for mine, so it will automatically go away. These kids will take learn more thing, nothing like in their age. So there is nothing like that. Aham is there. Anything aham, you have taken it from the your circumstances in your ages. That is not needed to your kid. But the life is given like that. Property is not that. It is transferred from like that and goes in. It is not going to anywhere. You are not dying. That is what I say. You don't fear of death, because even death is death like that. It is the fear of death. When some you should not take sad about when you are dying, because your life is going to your kids also like that. If it is in an early stage, you will get some sadness like that. Your kid with your kids you can't stay long, like think that you will feel sad. It is correct. But if after finishing all your dues and you are transferred to your kids, then why fear? Nothing. This is they are you, like that. It is transferred like that. So you can take many examples are like that. You can see this. Also, this if you are no this life but you can't live in this. You can live in this world if you get food. This should be bioprotein should be recycled. We can live with the animals and plants like protein without giving our body to the nature, but that is not possible now. Also say that after this is catabolism has begin, we will become old, and you think we are living for 1200 years with the same body, with that old body. What is the benefit? Nothing like that. If you are like that, if you are staying like that in a age of 30 or 25, like the same thing body, you can leave it for some time. But that also not in the not occurring, because the DNA the spirals did not release the mRNA like that. For after catabolism begins, and catabolism it will not release, but they have an excess amount there, about 1200 years it can release, but they are not releasing, because all the other animals and all this should be recycled to a new gen kids like that. So life is continuing, not going to anywhere. all the superstitions in this thing in this world is of life going to hell or heaven. All the books are written like that. If you do anything harmful to somebody or any sin in the boy in the here, he will go to hell, like that. All these are some thing. You should do good things in the earth. Okay. If in that sense it is correct, but not in this sense, exact sense it is not correct. You are not going to hell or heaven or somewhere. You are going, your life property is going to the kids. From you can, my English is not by much fluent because I have not spoken English in many times. My mother tongue is Malayalam. Also, my mother tongue is Malayalam. It is English, but you will understand what I say. So many when I published it in the Malayalam, now it comes about 2 lakhs viewers, and they ask to publish in Hindi and English, like that. So I am translating this in English. So pardon me for any mistakes like that, or my fluency is not good. I will be fluent after some more speeches in English. Okay. Like that. Okay. This can be explained in anywhere. Something you take your own plant example. For a plant example, paddy example, you put some. You are putting some live seeds of paddy in the paddy field, and it absorbs the bioproteins, composed of the bacteria, dead bacteria, and other things. Also, its body there, and it goes like the plant, paddy plant, and it gives some seeds there in the excess seeds. So we take some and eat, and after eating balance of the live seeds, we again planting it, again a paddy plant comes out, like that. So the body of the plant is also composing, and it again regenerates. Like we are also like that. In the earlier stage, I have an idea also of how the life property has come, and what is the what is that idea. In the earlier age, some maybe RNA got automatically grown in the earth, or some from the another source it has came into the earth, and it grew and clubbed together. Like raw RNA, I am saying raw RNA clubbing together, and it forms DNA, and like the 23, 24, 26, and like that it clubs together, and the total raw RNA has finished. Nothing. So the new life property will not come. But after clubbing like that, it grows like with environment. It billions of years, it grows like that, and it becomes like that, virus or bacteria like that, or man or a tree plant like that, according to the clubbing of that RNA with and DNA, like that. It transformed as many forms. We are same, like if a cat or a rat or anything, we are same. Only difference is the shape. Plant or anything, we all are same. But one thing is only the difference of the shape. Like that. In that process, it has changed a lot, like that. But the same RNA has clubbed, our chromosome has clubbed 23 chromosomes in the early stage, is retaining, not from another 22 or 24 man is coming out, like that. That is the difference of me from that Darwin said, because we only came from the same clubbed DNA. About at first times, I already told some raw DNA or RNA was when the water has come into earth, it fell down, and it clubbed together, and it formed like many forms, like when which big forms may have occurred, and that Archaeopteryx, like that, dinosaurs will not survive because of their environmental and food availability is very low, like that. They will die. But environmental friendly clubbing, like 23 chromosomes and other animals and plants, they survived and they transformed and become like what we see today. Also, some may be extinct after some time like that. No, but not from another 24 not transferring to 23 or 26 not transferring to 28 like that or under like that, nothing like that occur. So because of that, in bacteria or virus from the early stage also is there, not here now also, because a single DNA or say multiple DNAs of the virus also is existing today itself also, because they so that is it. They are not transferring and becomes a man or a certain plant like that. Only their chromosomes changes and they become some little bit changes there. Not that 23 becomes 24 like that. That is the thing. Okay, but this is the thing. Then I am again saying I am not fluent in speaking English, but I have to give you my idea, my knowledge of this thing to newer ones, so that these superstitions about the rebirth like that should also all go. All the things written in the books are old books are according to their knowledge in their ages. We have science has developed it 200 to 300 years. Science has developed, and we have more knowledge about the things. I have got the best education or I have best knowledge about when I got this thing, that this life property is transferred to our kids, and not we are dying or our soul is going to not going to heaven or hell or something nowhere. It is absolutely transferred. We just look at their kid. All the things are you are in the kid. Only peripheral difference is there. Eye, nose, body, everything, and also are in your kids. Also, we look at your father and mother. All their body properties and properties all are with us. After finishing their body properties, as I said, they will go into the earth and recycle, and we will get food only by the recycled bodies. Our body also goes like that. This goes on like that. Many ask it to translate to Hindi also. When I get time, I will translate this to Hindi also. In some other language also, I will translate. So this is an entire new idea or in my life, and I after this getting in this life proper also I have another thing to say. Without finishing the whole body to do all the works like that, say all this body with 80 or 90 or 100 years or 70 years, without finishing that, in an accident or something like that, it goes away. We will get sad. Okay, that's correct, because our kids also we have our kids should be we should assist our kids. That is us or we should assist at this. That will be a little bit sorrow if we go earlier, my father or mother or we, if we got like that. Also, our kids, if they occur any accident or any disease and we goes early for the recycling, we will be get solved. It is naturally it's a sad thing. Also, when you takes a hen for the cutting or like that, it will just shiver like that. It is the property of the DNA to live in this. We are in that body. But the life property has given to its kids, and has given to its kids like that. Anything has given to the kids. But existing life property before totally finishing and exhausting all the body function. Before that, if it is earlier it goes, it will be something. It will got something shivering or it is sad or like this thing. That is the property of the DNA. If it exists in the world, when after clumping of the DNAs, its main property is to respire, eat, also to excrete, also to reproduce. Reproduction means it's same thing is reproduced, and it goes on like that. Life property goes on like that. So this I think it is not controlled from anybody outside like that, because in this world many thing happens like that. And this one lion runs in back of a deer. What's the aspect of a deer? Man is to escape. What is the aspect of lion? That is my food, and it should be. I should get food like that. So all the things is a cycle. Not anybody is controlled, or like many things happen like that. COVID, when COVID occurred, many died before age or like that. Nobody controlled or like that. This is because of these biological ideas. It is not controlled by anybody. I think it is not controlled by absolutely. It is by these rules of this earth only. On life property doesn't going anywhere. It is transferred to your kids. Anything I can explain. If after hearing this video, you can ask me for what any other questions or anything like that for this explanation. I will translate this into Hindi and in Tamil also. So I think you have understand what happens after death. What happens? It is not our soul is not going to anywhere, in the hell or nothing. So don't do any harmful or kids like this, because we are them. Only difference is slight difference, peripheral DNA and 0.001% difference is only with our kids. So think of that. Many things that is graveyard and like that is buying this is very sanctine place like that. I don't think so, because they only recycling our when we put their body there, when we put our body there, that is decomposed and it goes to bacteria, and it goes into melt into the water, and it absorbs the nearby trees, and it again comes like that. Nothing is done in the graveyard, or nothing is there, and after some we buried. It is all a myth, or it is because our knowledge about the life and all the things came only more about only after 200 or 300 years after science come. That is the thing. That is the problem. Also like that, you should enjoy your old age, or like that. You should not worry about what is death causes. You are not dying. You are continuing with your kids, and like that, your life property is going to another level, another thing. It goes on like that. So, if any comments or anything can be asked, my number is there. I am saying I am not fluent in speaking English, but I will get more fluent in English with more talk like that. Also, this in this Malayalam version, 2 lakhs about subscribers has seen it. So many asked me to translate it to Hindi, English, Tamil, etc. Okay. If you like this, you should share it to somebody, and you should like it, and you should exactly do comments there. Comments, you should write comments. Okay, thank you.